Hey guys, here at Snake River Manufacturing, we pride ourselves on the quality of our powder coat finishes. In order to do that, we sandblast our frames, we get every ounce of mill scale, we get every ounce of oil completely off of the frame. And then we hit the frame with a primer coat. It's a zinc-based primer specifically formulated for boat trailers. We bake that, we pull it out of the oven, we put it back into the oven with our hammered textured finish, this Powdura product. It's UV resistant and it's hammered in nature, so that if you ever get a rock chip, it's virtually indistinguishable because of the hammered nature of the paint. A gloss finish, it'll stand out. With a hammered finish, you'll never see it. And the paint primer is going to prevent any rock chip from that chip propagating and forming additional cracks in that paint. So to protect the outside of the frame, we do the powder coat finish, but there's always the question about how do you protect the inside of the frame. And you've seen some trailers that have been on the road for 10 years, right? And they're starting to rust out from the inside. Well, that's what we do differently to protect your investment. We protect your investment by coating the entire inside of the frame, every surface that we can, with a cavity wax. Not just one layer, but 3 layers of cavity wax. And what that's going to do is it's going to form an impermeable membrane for water to never come in contact with your steel. So the quality of the steel on the inside of the frame is going to be just as good as the day that you bought it. So we're going to show you what 3 passes of that cavity wax look like. This particular frame is not ready to receive it, so we're going to put a clear tube here and we're going to show what no coat looks like, what 1 coat looks like, 2 coats and 3 coats looks like, so that you can get a good idea of the level of protection on the inside of the frame. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take this 360-degree nozzle and we're going to stick it inside the frame, just like this. So we're not going to start down here because this is going to be our base. We're going to put 1 coat. That's our first layer. We're going to come back. Here's our second layer. And then our third layer. So what you're going to see is this will cure and it will form an impermeable membrane to water. And that water will never come into contact with the interior sections of your frame. This nozzle sprays in 360 degrees and it coats the entire interior of the frame assembly, ensuring consistent protection for years to come.